YouTube? What's up? What's up? We're finally back on the road. We got our truck fixed, our trailer fixed, and now the wheels are turning, meaning we're getting paid. You know? Now my ex can stop being nervous that she ain't gonna get the child support. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, goodness. Anyway, folks, we're here in South Carolina. I drove up. I left Tampa last night. Hit a little bit traffic, so the timing wasn't so good. I thought I could get ahead of it, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. You know, not sure if you can hear me. Let me make sure this Bluetooth is off. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I apologize any noise in the truck that might be coming on through. So I'll try to speak up so you can hear me. Anyway, let's go over some of the work that we had done. I had about 2 weeks off, and it kind of wasn't planned, but it was put to good use as far as what repairs in the truck. Let's switch lanes over here. So on the truck itself, we got the headlight replaced a few months back. I had a collision with a deer, and he kind of cracked the lens of the headlight. Even though the light was working and it was legal with clear tape on it, you know, it served its purpose. It was a few months. We wound up going to the Volvo dealership down in Tampa, and we had that taken care of. It was like $750 just for the whole headlight assembly, and we got charged about an hour labor to swap it out. It was plug and play, thank goodness, so everything's working just like it needs to be. Matter of fact, the check engine light that was on because of the one of the lights not working cleared itself out, so that's good to go. So got that issue done. Check that off the list. Second is we had to get the truck alignment done. It was wearing tires again. Embarrassingly, this was the third set of brand new tires in just over a year. Third brand new set. Okay, so I'm solo, so what can I run? About 120,000 miles a year. It was sad. We had a bunch of prior front end work done. The kingpins were changed, the tie rod ends, the drag link, the roller bearings, the grease seals, the brakes. Again, like I said, the tires, that was about 5-6 months ago. That was $5K. So now things are right with it. The truck is driving straight. We're gonna keep an eye on it, and I would guess every few months maybe we'll have the tire speed balance, because that'll help with lasting longer on it. So that got taken care of. We bought 2 brand new steer tires, and we had them speed balanced. And what we did different this time is we had those Centromatics. They're these metal discs that go on before you put the rim and tire on, and it's supposed to balance your tires, continuously balance them and stuff. It has some hydraulic and some roller bearings inside there. Just all I know is as you're driving, it's supposed to take out the vibrations, and that was part of the issue. We didn't realize it. The hydraulic fluid in there was ran out, so those bearings weren't spinning freely inside there. So rather than deal with that, we just got rid of it. We needed to do something different. You know, they say if you're looking for change, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you're not going to get a change, you know. So that's what that was about. So we tried something different. Got again, like I did say, we did get the alignment on the truck. Now, going on the trailer. Oh, one quick thing is during getting the trailer repaired, I did have a kind of like bad flat tire on my drive tire of the truck. literally, it looked like I made a separate video of a shank, as if you were in prison. A shank. That's what the tire took. It took a big stab, gash. We were able to get it repaired. We utilized a larger patch area, and the tire shop did it. It's been holding since. It's been over a week. So I'm gonna still keep an eye on it because we haven't tested it with weight on a loaded trailer. So now, moving back to the trailer. Oh my God, OMG. Where do you want me to begin? God, first issue was the tires were wearing awkwardly in the back. We were going through tires between 2 weeks and 2 months. They just weren't lasting. We had got the trailer aligned. I know you were gonna say that. And it was aligned. And we got it aligned twice. We had them check the alignment before they did any work on the trailer just now for the last 2 weeks. They said the alignment was perfect. So what caused the tremendous wear of the tires? It wasn't the shocks, it really wasn't the springs, it was the brake system. The brakes were not working right. Even though the pads were there, I think are the shoes, we had to replace one set, but a grease seal, we changed the slack adjusters on some of the S-cam bushing. So they did a bunch of work. It came out to about $3,200. They had the trailer for about 10 days. These people worked 9 to 5, like banking hours. Saturday and Sunday, they were gone fishing. And there was a holiday this week, Labor Day. They weren't working that day either. So you got to be cautious what type of shop you're dealing with. Not that it was bad, but it was a bad experience for us because we were told it was only going to be a few-day job, and that's what we planned on. It turned out to be, like I said, over 10 days. So that wasn't good. Cost my boss money, cost me money because I'm a company driver, and when them wheels don't turn, we ain't getting paid. And then my ex gets nervous with the child support not making dropped in her deposit account. But we're all good. We're all good. You know, we're all good. You know, because I kind of like having my Florida driver license, my CDL. And if I don't pay that child support, they tap me on the shoulder. And they say, let's have a meeting. Let's have a come to CDL driving meeting. You know how that goes if you don't pay. So we must pay to play. So that's all good. All kidding aside, getting back to the trailer work. As far as the trailer work, we had brake chambers changed. We had all 4 slack adjusters changed. Initially, they had bought and installed the wrong slack adjusters, so they had to take them off, go ahead and get them. They only got 2. They had to wait a couple of days for the other 2 to be ordered. Then when they got to the S-cam bushings, one of the slack adjusters wouldn't come off, so they had to torch it off. They spent 2, 3, or 5 days thinking about how to get it off, monkeying around with that. They should have cut it and torched it from day one. I got a little bit of video of the aftermath of that, so you might want to check that too. But they got that changed. They changed some grease seals, obviously, when you take the hub off. Replace one set of shoes on one of the axles, 2 brake chambers, 4 slack adjusters, at least 1 S-cam bushing that I know of. I don't know if they replaced the other ones, but they did replace that one. So with all that done, was completed late afternoon yesterday. After that, I had to scoop the trailer because now we needed to replace the tires that were not good. We didn't want to take a chance because they just finished running that safety blitz brake, rotor, and drum check by DOT departments and commercial vehicle enforcement. So we were on the sidelines off the road for that. So that was smart. We didn't put our company at risk or the motoring public as well, you know. So we took a financial hit, but hey, who can complain when you got some days off, right? You eat good, you sleep good, and you have a little fun. So we're back on the road. We wound up getting 4 more tires for the trailer done. You so we're good for now. So if we get stopped, we should be good and pass our roadside inspection on even a truck and trailer. It's a few small things we need to take care of, but that could be down the line. It's not life jeopardy or getting put out on violation or anything like that. So we gotta make some money so the boss can spend the money. You know what I mean? So we're good. We're here on I-95. We're probably, I don't want to say halfway up of 95, but we're going to be going to Columbia area of South Carolina. I had a brother used to live around there for years and years and years. He moved down to Florida now. He's on the beachfront property. He's sitting up, soaking up the sun, getting those suntan, living the life, Anyway, last night was the Powerball, and I heard nobody won. So I think they said it's going to be $1.7 billion for upcoming Saturday, because they draw the Powerball 3 days a week. Yesterday was Wednesday, so the next drawing is going to be this upcoming Saturday. So get your tickets. Like they say, you got to be in it to win it. Make it that money. Let's move around. Let's move around over here. Is that good? Okay, so you can see out my window. See the traffic. Seeing this Ford pickup coming by. Oh, my bad. That's embarrassing. It looked like a Ford. It was a Silverado. Chevy. Now, maybe I'll be nice, because there might be some Chevy lovers out there. So that's about it. So we're going to have a next busy few upcoming weeks. And I got to straighten the truck out a little bit. I took some stuff off, hit my storage unit, got rid of some stuff. And I got a bunch of stuff on here that I have for a friend of mine. So I get around the Tucson area. We got to make a delivery there for her. Helping her out, she looked after me, and that's good, Outside of that, ain't much else to yap about. Please hit the like and subscribe on here. And if you guys have a topic you're interested in, want to know, I want to try to get this channel monetized. I'm very, very close. I need your support, continued support, and liking and subscribing, and maybe sharing some of these videos. I'm about 143 hours of viewing left to get monetized. So let's do it. Outside of that, nothing else. We're gonna probably make a stop shortly and stretch the legs out. And we got about how much miles? We got 100 miles left to get up to Columbia. So I'm pretty close. Guys, be safe. Keep it between the lines. Have a DOT-free safe day. DOT-free safe day. And guys, pre-trips where it's all at, know your vehicle, know your trailer and whatever equipment you're using, because, sometimes you could put off work. You might be in the middle of a trip and it may not make financial sense. I get it. I understand it and stuff. Just write it down so you don't forget. Keep a list going so when you do hit that repair shop, you don't forget to take care of something small. Because a lot of small things can add up to one huge thing. And you don't want to have that come to Jesus meeting with the DOT department, because your CSA score, your DAC report takes a hit. It keeps you out of the running for a better job with another company in the future. Keep that in mind, folks. God bless. Love you guys. Be safe. Mwah.